Hockey fans from across the nation have turned their attention to Connecticut once again as the Hartford Junior Wolfpack and the Metropolitan Junior Hockey League host the USA Hockey Tier 3 Junior National Championship. We're here at Simsbury International Skating Center of Connecticut, where top-level players from across the country are ready to take the ice. Many of these skaters aspire to one day play professionally, but first, they'll compete for a national title. Let's check it out. What brings you to this tournament this weekend?
Well, it's the Tier 3 Junior Hockey Nationals. It's a time for the players to have their turn and to celebrate all their efforts on and off the ice with a national tournament that has a national champion.
Each league has their winner, so it comes down to basically 12 champions. It's important to come to an end-of-the-year winner, and I think that's what you have here, and everybody here is striving for that goal.
What's it like to play in a tournament like this? A lot of eyes are watching.
It's really exciting. It's what we worked for all year, to be one of 12 teams left at the end of the season.
Words can't even describe how much we want to be here. Our whole team's been getting hard, working.
What's it like coming to this competition and knowing that you guys won last year?
It's awesome, you know, we have to come here focused, ready to defend our title.
What kind of things did you have to do day to day over the last few months?
Well, there's a number of things. Obviously, you got to coordinate with all the different leagues and teams, making sure that they let us know who their league winner is, make sure that their rosters are done. They have a team pitcher, they're certified, the hotel accommodations.
We had 3 teams, we didn't even know who they were as of Sunday. So trying to get winners 48 hours before, there's a very big crunch time there.
How about Simsbury, Connecticut? What kind of a role do they play as hosts?
They really need to have everything ready. They need to have game management ready. They need to make sure that we've got the signage. They have to have things for the coaches meeting, the credentials. They've done a wonderful job.
I think, you know, they came to USA Hockey, they put a nice package together and really welcomed everybody in the community. With all our national tournaments, we want every host to put their own individual flair on it, and I think that's what they've done.
Well, Stefan, you're a hometown boy playing in a hometown tournament. What's that like?
It's great playing in the hometown. Probably get the family out here to watch me, so it's fun kind of playing in the rink where I learned to skate.
What do you think about the way that your team has played this season and playing in a tournament like this? How's it been for you guys?
I mean, we've had a great season, kind of been on top of the league the whole year.
Our grit's still there from them. It's been there all year. That's how we've got to this point in the season.
And a lot of duties for you to fulfill actually on game day. What are you looking to secure at the moment?
Just to make sure that everything runs smoothly, making sure the referees are here, the trainers are here. Everything works. The Zambonis are going. I mean, it's just a never-ending thing in our business. But it's not our first trip to a Nationals. This is our 5th one that we've had since we bought the rink here. It's a wonderful opportunity to showcase Connecticut, specifically the greater Hartford area and Simsbury. We are the center of the junior hockey universe today.
How is it working with these guys, and what kind of responsibilities do you have?
Well, I'm from the Seattle area, so I coordinate this from the other coast. So it's really important for us to be organized, ready to go, be able to communicate via conference calls once a week so that when I fly in, we're ready to everything that we have to have happen.
What do you look for out of you yourself and your teammates in a tournament like this and some of the exposure that you get at this level?
I mean, mostly just working hard, you know, just kind of, like I said, getting pucks in the net, going to the net, crashing the net.
We just gotta keep working hard even though it's a long season, and coming to this tournament, we're just ready to do it again.
Skill level is pretty tough. It's definitely going to be our hardest weekend of all the weekends we've played.
How is it improving with the play out there, and how do you notice it?
I think you're getting a little bit more even around the country, so you're not seeing as much of the double-digit blowout type games here.
You got the Helena Bighorns, Montana, you've got Bellingham, you know, from out in Washington State. You got teams from Michigan and Flint, Minnesota as well, Wisconsin, obviously Boston, Massachusetts, Connecticut.
Kids growing up in Texas, kids growing up in California are now among our best players. And that's the growth of not only USA Hockey, but their collaboration with the NHL.
And I think what's really happened in our country is the bottom has been raised. When you go to our national camps in the summer 12, 13 years ago, there was this and then there was this. Now you see a lot of, it's just elevated.
Do you ever encounter any disrespect being a team that plays from Florida, ice hockey?
Oh yeah, we always do, but you know what? Like when we go back to practice, and then if we want, we can hit the beach after, so it's not too bad.
Tell me where you started in Connecticut hockey and going through to where you are now?
I was very fortunate to play for Simsbury hockey. Kind of started with a learn to skate here. Then I moved my way up to the Lasers, so I played for the Lasers a few years here in Simsbury. Just over the years stayed locally and ended up playing for Springfield.
Are you receiving any attention from scouts that are here specifically today for colleges, even the NHL?
One of the reasons, the determining factors to host it here in the greater Hartford area is we're about 2.5 hours from, I think, 70% of the Division I and III schools in the country.
Well, we have press releases that happen. We also spend time putting together scout rosters, so each team gets to fill in their stats as far as playoffs and regular season stats, and then we have a packet ready to go when they walk in the door.
A lot of scouting is giving them the opportunity to see the kids in a great competition like this, see them under pressure, see them playing for the pride of winning a national championship. The NHL guys, there's a few guys here. There will be players that play in this tournament that get drafted in the NHL. But at the end of the day, our goal is to get these kids into college.
And whether that be Division I, Division III, or even college club, it's creating those opportunities, and I think that's what the Tier 3 junior level does.
It does significant things all throughout New England and into the East, putting players into college, D3, club hockey. It gives them hope for a future.
The goal is to play college hockey and possibly beyond, and they present that opportunity every day we're on the ice.
What are your aspirations moving towards the future, and what do you hope to do and keep playing hockey?
Definitely move on to college hockey, probably play one more year of juniors. But definitely this is a great tournament to get some exposure, get some schools looking at you.
Any word of advice for some of these youngsters that want to reach the NHL and have the kind of career that you did?
You want young players to understand that it's not just all about them. It's really important for them to be a good teammate. And it's hard as a young goalie. You're out there all by yourself sometimes, and being a teammate is an important part. So my advice to young goalies all the time is think like a forward, think like a defenseman, become a good teammate.
After seeing the exciting action during this weekend's competition, we know these players are bound for great things. We're honored that the championship came to Connecticut. One more reason why you just gotta love Connecticut hockey.